Hello everyone. Welcome to the Capstone 1 presentation. I am Charlene Chan, and today we're discovering trends on Netflix content. So, for the introduction, as one of the major streaming platforms coming to the world, Netflix has fundamentally changed the entertainment industry, shifting audience from consuming content in the traditional way, going from live television and in-theater viewing to the new world of online streaming. As the biggest online streaming service in the globe right now, Netflix offers a huge library of movies and television shows across many genres from multiple decades all over the world. This analysis aims to discover trends, patterns, and insights on Netflix content library based on publicly available metadata. So this project right now, it uses a dataset sourced from Kaggle, which is provided by Auto Plus Stream. It contains 8 variables and over 20,000 entries as of June 2025. So some of the variables it provides would be the title of the content, the type of content, genres, release year, IMDb ID, IMDb average ratings, IMDb number of votes, and the available countries the content is available to stream in. And you can see some of my code here. So as we analyze the quality of the data, I realized there's a lot of null values and duplicated data sets, duplicated data in the data set. And also when I was looking through the different types of values within each variables, there is a lot of missing values for available countries, which suggests there is a systematic error from the source data. And there is also a high number of missing values in IMDb ID, IMDb average ratings, IMDb num votes. And these are all the things that we have to address. And one more thing, as I was looking through the first 5 rows of data in the dataset, I realized that the genres and available countries, they are stored in comma-separated string, and it should be split into individual records for more accurate analysis. So this data frame right now we have needs more filtering or implementation. So we will have to replace the null values or the missing values with either the mean, median, or mode of the dataset, or we should just drop those missing rows altogether. So going into the data cleaning and processing. To supplement the missing metadata in Netflix, I use the IMDb bulk dataset, which contains the unique identifier for IMDb ID. So we can merge our existing dataset with some of these new ones successfully. Then I have to fill in the missing Netflix value with data from IMDb, drop the null values from their ratings, and some of the columns that I am not going to use for the analysis, like available countries and as adults, we're going to drop them also. Next, as I mentioned before, genres is stored in a comma-separated strings. So after searching online and coming across other projects which use this method, explode, we can explode the genres, basically separating out each genre into separate rows so that there is only one genre per title per entry. And you can see the example here. So in the previous case, area, we have one row with comedy, comma, drama, comma, crime. And with the method of exploding the genre, I managed to split that one comma separated string into the 3 separate rows. And lastly, I have to fix the data type of all the columns to make sure the years would be in integer instead of floats. And also, I added some calculated column for the genre weights after explode the genre. So it would be the IMDb number of votes. So using the aerial example, I have separated the number of votes into 3 different equal parts for the 3 different genres instead of the total. So now there would be over 40,000 entries with 10 columns in this finalized clean data set. We're working for the visualization. However, this does contain duplicated IMDb ID/titles due to the genre explosion. So if we ignore that, remove the duplicated IDs, there would be over 20,000 rows, which match with our previous original Netflix metadata dataset. Going into exploratory data analysis, I have wanted to take a look at the IMDb ratings distribution for the titles. So here, we realize most of the titles are rated between 5 to 8, peaking around the 6 to 6.9 ratings mark. Low ratings, which is lower than a 4, and high ratings, which is higher than 8, are really rare. And you can see out of the over 20,000 titles, no titles received a perfect 10 rating. So the distribution is heavily centered around that average to good ratings. And I did another version which separate the 10 rating points into just a bucket of 4. So from poor, below average, good to excellent. I used, and here you can see the good ratings has the most titles in it. And in this case, the good ratings, I put around 6 to below 8. That would be the rating points for a good rating. Looking at some genres, you can see the Netflix catalog. Dramas is the most popular category, followed by comedy and action. These 3 genres has the most amount of content by Netflix as of right now, June 2025. So these are all very popular genres, which shows there's a substantial variety in mainstream storytelling. Animation, mystery, and horror also have a significant presence, which means that Netflix is catering to a wide variety of audience interests. Genre versus IMDb ratings. So breaking down the ratings by genre, I realized they're all quite even. Most genres is between 6 to 6.9, which means there's a even spread, indicating a wide variety of tastes amongst all audience. The one standout would be horror, rating the lowest at 5.6, which makes sense because it is a genre that polarized the audience. What's interesting is the biography, documentary, and history all got near 6.9, and they're the top 3 best rated genre, which shows the viewers appreciate the amounts of research required for these type of titles, and also reflecting the power of niche audience. I was interested in whether IMDb votes and IMDb ratings would have any correlation. And looking at the scatter plot right now, I don't see much correlation just at a quick glance. Also, I took a look into the content released by year. And as of right now, the contents library Netflix has starts from 1913 to the middle of 2025. The median release year is around 2018. So Netflix catalogs thus leans towards quite more recent content rather than the old movies and shows. And in the recent years, more and more more and more television shows is being added to the Netflix catalog, as seen in this graph at the bottom on the left. And taking a look in terms of analysis by content type, which is movies versus shows, Netflix catalog consists of 73% of movies and 23% television shows. And on the average, television shows would be rated higher according to IMDb rather than movies, as seen in the two graphs on the right. So some key takeaways. I want to end this quick dive into Netflix contents library is that Netflix really focused on films, 77% of it, while 23% is television shows. However, there is a recent trend indicating Netflix is trying to invest more in television shows. And extreme ratings are very rare. There is no perfect 10s, and most titles are rather decent, rated around 6 to 7.9. So, as of right now, I want to continue to do more with this data set, maybe taking a look in terms of region analysis once I can figure out how to fix that systematic error by the data set, and also trying to take a deeper look in terms of language analysis using text and description for the titles and the description of the movies or television shows. So those are some next steps I'm thinking of for this project. Thank you so much.